Hello friends, myself Dr. M.I. Sakri welcome you all to this presentation on introducing yourself in an interview. My friends, I am very much sure that many of you have already degree certificates in your hand and many more are expecting their degree certificates sooner. You are hunting for your dream job in a fortunate company. And the process is shooting your resumes to all those companies which you have shortlisted. Let us assume that you receive a call letter from a company to which you have applied for job. On the date mentioned, you approach the venue of interview, enter the interview room, and when asked to occupy the seat, you will occupy the seat. And let us say, to your surprise, one of the member of the interview panel asks you, tell me about yourself. Tell me something about yourself. Or it may be, introduce yourself. Believe my friends, if you receive this question as a first question in an interview, you are a lucky chap. It is an ice-breaking question and you should be happy about it. This is an opportunity to tell about yourself, your positive side, your positive achievements, everything to the interview panel. How to introduce yourself? We will see in this presentation. And before that, let us briefly look at what interview is. Interview is nothing but selling yourself. How best you present yourself before the panel of interview members. It is an opportunity to share your strengths and achievements in academics, in extracurricular activities, in co-curricular activities. It is an opportunity to share all your positive things with the company. Hence, this is the best question you will ever get, and this is an opportunity to make a great impact, great impression on the members of the interview panel. Now, many of the candidates ask me, should the answer start with a wish? Wish means good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on the situation. The answer is no, because while entering the interview room, already you have wished them. And when you start answering this question or introducing yourself, it is not necessary to wish them once again. And second question many of the candidates ask, should the answer start with name? Sometimes no, sometimes yes. Your resume is there in the hands of the interview panel member. And if the member calls you by your name, for example, introduce yourself Mr. Kiran. In that case, it is not necessary to tell your name. And in case the member doesn't call you by your name, in that case, you go ahead by telling your name, preferably in full. So answer to the question, tell us about yourself. Friends, I have interacted with many students. A mock interview I have conducted with my students. When asked about, tell us about yourself, they start telling, my name is so and so, I am from this city, town, I have done my graduation from so and so college in so and so year, I have so many sisters, I have so many brothers, blah 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 blah. Friends, this is not the way you should tell about yourself. To impress the members of the interview panel, you have to search entirely a new route, and that I am going to tell you in this presentation. Let us start. Now, the panel member has asked you to introduce yourself. Then you will be starting introducing yourself. And how long the answer should be? My friends, it should not be too short nor too long. It should be limited to 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, maximum 2.5 minutes. Don't elaborate on anything. Don't give much of information. Give flavor of all the ingredients about yourself. It is like a buffet lunch. In a buffet lunch, there are so many items. You taste every item a little bit. So also, when you are introducing yourself, give a flavor of each of your achievements as far as academics is concerned, sports is concerned, co-curricular and extracurricular activities are concerned. Give a brief flavor of everything to the interview panel members. At the same time, you tempt them by using the words I love to do this, I love music, I love cricket, I am passionate about automobiles, I am passionate about electric vehicles, I am passionate about IoT, I am very good at the subject really you are good at. Tell that, tempt them so that they will ask more questions in that particular area. So tempt them, let the interviewer decide the area to ask more questions in that particular area. Now, what are the ingredients that you have to present before the panel of interviewers? The first is surely the academics. When you are telling about the academics, don't tell your achievements in terms of percentage of marks you have scored. Instead, give life to it. Say like, I was in top 3 in my class consistently. I have scored more than 80% throughout my study. Like that, give life to it instead of telling the percentage. Okay? Tell about the courses you have done outside, that is apart from the routine academics. What value added courses you have learned, which are relevant to the industry. The company to which you are going to give the interview, maybe manufacturing electric vehicles. You tell them that I have earned proficiency certificate in electric vehicles. My friends, interview is all about selling. You have to exhibit your positive side, your good side. You show them how you are different from others so that you are recruited. As I mentioned earlier, when you are introducing yourself, it is an opportunity to tell all about your strengths. Already you are told about your academics. If you are not really good at academics, briefly tell. You are strong in academics, elaborate it. Then, coming to the second ingredient, that is your involvement in co-curricular activities. Tell them how many industries you have visited, how many industrial internships you have gone, how many projects during your course of study you have done in industries. Briefly tell them. The next ingredient is about extracurricular activities. Tell them about your involvement in social activities. Tell them about your leadership qualities, like if you were the captain of a team at school or college level, of say for example cricket team, football team, or any other team, or you were the university blue, you tell them. If you have organized any events, big events, at school level or college level or university level, elaborate on it so that they will understand you are not introvert, you are capable of working effectively in a team. Going further, tell them about your hobbies. Tell 3 to 4 hobbies to them, and out of those at least one must be a team hobby. For example, adventurous sports or any hobby where a team is there and you are a member of that. Why? Because working in a team matters more for a company. And also don't forget to tell about your involvement in social activities. If you have donated blood in a blood donation camp, tell it. If you have organized a blood donation camp, tell it. If you have organized a tree plantation camp, tell it. You tell any social activity you were involved in, because the company expects about your involvement in the social activities. Then tell briefly about your family. So when I say tell about your family, not the name of your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. It should be like this: my family is well-educated family. Or it may be like this: though my family is not much educated, I was supported by my family to undergo engineering education. Like that. Then finally, my friends, you have to tell about your goals clearly to the members. It may be like this: my goal is to join a leading company like yours. Or it may be like this: after 1 or 2 years, I will be like this in your company. I will be in this particular position in your company if I get job. I will do this if I get an opportunity. Like that. Friends, first 1 minute in an interview is very, very important. So be relaxed, be confident. Don't get nervous. Second thing, delivery is also important along with content. Content means while introducing yourself, you are telling so many things, that is content. And how you are telling it, how confidently you are telling it, it is also very, very important. That means how well you are communicating with the members matters most. Sometimes the members may ask the same question once again in between. For example, tell something about your extracurricular activities. So in that case, you have to tell, sir, as I already mentioned, as I already told, I have participated in so-so. I was the captain of so and so. So friends, when you get such a question from the panel of interviewers, you should be confident, you should be relaxed, you should be well prepared before attending the interview. Practice and rock. Thank you so much. Best of luck.